I would now like to invite Captain Venzy Viegas to address our gathering.
Good evening, everyone, and a warm welcome to FSM 2024 Goa. I, on behalf of the Goa government, would like to apologize firstly that the Chief Minister couldn't make it, but as you see that he has sent his best wishes and his full support for the maritime industry. Firstly, as I greet everyone, I would like to acknowledge and thanks my very good friend Captain Shaukat Mukherjee, who has organized FSM for the second time in Goa. And I think we need to give him a round of big applause because this is one of its kind event that gets the industry together, where we talk about the future of maritime safety, and how are we going to move ahead with this industry as we have the vision and the mission for 2030, where the future of maritime industry goes. As I would like to address everyone out here this evening, to all the delegates of the industry, one thing what we see now is we are on the path of this 25 years journey towards India 100. And as we achieve the mission 2030 for the maritime segment, we also are heading towards the 2047 mission. And how is the maritime segment going to be placed along with India at 100? I think this is a huge target as well as an achievement that we all are going to walk through. And we are going to see how the industry is going to expand with artificial intelligence, with latest technologies coming and trying to sit over the existing style of management. Futuristic Skills Maritime, the next day, 2 days event, including today and tomorrow. I see there are going to be several panel discussions on various topics. And that is something very interesting. Where Goa is concerned, we look at Goa as a very touristic destination. And having the Arabian Sea and the rivers. And one of the best part of my constituency from where I come, that is Benaulim, is we have the Arabian Sea and the River Sal meet. And it is called as the Melao. So I think that is one place where it is a very unique spot and we all need to go and visit there. Where maritime is concerned, Goa is wanting the industry to come down to Goa. In my last FSM, I had requested all of you all come to Goa, invest in Goa, and I think I'm glad to say that we had Captain Shukla, who was the first one to open up the BSM office in the last 1 year, and I think we need to give Captain Shukla a big hand. We have the BSM office down here in Goa. I like to thank also Mr. David Birwatkar from the Great Eastern Shipping. He came down to Goa and we visited at least 10 education institutions in Goa, promoting the maritime in various colleges of Goa. Durga Sahab, thank you. And the next step, as we say, that we would want more companies to come to Goa. We heard the Chief Minister. I would want all the maritime professionals to decide, let's start shipping in Goa, let's start recruitment from Goa, let's start training sessions in Goa. And I think Goa is going to be a destination for not only maritime, but it could also help the later hours of leisure, where we all would like to come and spend. In this 2 days event, what I would like to say is, as technology advances, key personnel is the seafarer. And seafarers are key personnels who need to be taken care of. In this transition, what happens to the existing? How do we train them? How do we take care of them and take them along with us? As well as how do we get the new cadets, the new trainees on board who are already ready for the futuristic style of digitalization. Saying this, industry has been always looking for changes. And I think with digitalization, I think also come changes in how do we pay our taxes, which is very important. The 182 days of NRI, I think needs to be abolished, should not be considered for the seafarers. This is a demand going out here to all you maritime professionals. I am a legislator today. I will put this up. I will put this up to my government and I will take the lead and I will take it right up to the Rajya Sabha, to our MPs. What we see here today is the section 23 of the income tax rules of Philippines. It says the National Internal Revenue Code of 1997 as amended states that an individual citizen of the Philippines who is working and deriving income from abroad as an overseas contract worker is taxable only on income from sources within the Philippines, provided that a seaman who is a citizen of the Philippines and who receives compensation for services rendered abroad or on board as a member of a complement of a vessel engaged exclusively in international trade shall be treated as an overseas contract worker, which means all seafarers who work on contractual basis on ships, irrelevant whether you work for 30 days, 60 days or 10 days. The income that you earn while you are at sea on foreign going ships, on Indian vessels should be considered non-taxable. Besides that, whatever you earn through whatever businesses you do here in India should be taxable. I think the industry must push for this because then only it will help more and more seafarers to join sea who will do shorter contracts and you will have more people out at sea. This is a demand going out to the industry. Discuss it at the FSM. Let's put it up to the ministry level, which will be my role. And I think Captain Shaukat needs to give justice to this topic. And the second thing before I wind up is maritime is a very niche segment. We are our own industry and we do not have a very big exposure. And seafarers are a very small community in the entire global, if you see where other professions are concerned. I had made it a point to address that fishermen seafarers should also be made part of seafarer community. Fishermen seafarers are also a large community. I being part of the maritime segment and I am representing Stella Maris for the 100th year. Stella Maris has a fund for the 100th year where they provide support to the needy families of seafarer fishermen as well as seafarers into the merchant navy. So they have taken a step. They have acknowledged that the fishing community who are at sea are also seafarers. I think our industry also needs to take a step to acknowledge this. By doing this, we will open up a broad new segment of seafarers. We will open up a broad new segment of businesses and the revenue earning modules which are presently only for the mainstream industry. Big medical segment for the fishermen community which is going to open up once they are merged with the main community of seafarers. I have got 2 points for the industry here to discuss. I shall take this up at my level at the assembly here in Goa and push it up to the central where we can take it to the Rajya Sabha. Saying this, I would like to thank all of you all for being here in Goa. Thank Captain Shaukat once again for having me with you all. Have a nice evening, enjoy your time, and we book this FSM for lifetime in Goa for all of you all to Captain Shaukat's confirmation. Thank you, have a nice evening gentlemen. Thank you.